Hi guys, Felicia here. I am working in my Fauxbonichi again today. Not sure if this video will have two pages in it or one. We'll see how fast this goes. And they're going to be really quick and simple, but I wanted to get them posted. I need to get them done. They're from last week. So, yeah. I should remember to turn all that off before I sit down. Squeaky chair. Today's page, the two pages I'm going to do are going to both be out of this ephemera pack from American Crafts by Vicki Bolton, from the Stellar Storyteller collection. And oh gosh, I really love this collection. Yeah, it's really pretty. But I just have the ephemera pack for it, so we're gonna do something with that. Grab the weapon at the ready. But like I said, I have my pages planned out as always. I'm not a fly by the seat of my pants person at all. I have to have it figured out, and then I have to lay it there for a while and walk away. And I actually had these figured out yesterday, but I had to sleep on it to make sure, because the world will end if I don't have them planned out. Issues. But so what are you guys up to today? It was 20 some odd below zero as a high last week. It is 50 today. I don't know how hot it's supposed to be today. It's 11 o'clock and it's already 45 degrees outside. That's how Montana rolls. Wait 5 minutes, it'll change, and it seriously will. But most of the things that happened on this day were more sewing. I did some paper sewing. I got the rings for my thread and my tags that I ordered. They're not really, well, they're rings, but they you saw them in my haul video, weekly recap, if you watched that. They're keychain thingies. That you can use, and I like them because you can string them together, and so you can make the ring as big as you want or as small as you want. So that's kind of cool. And I gotta turn the stove off. One sec. Last week freezing to death. This week I'm cooking. All right. I know good professionals would edit all that stuff out, but it took me 20 seconds to walk over there. No, not even 20 seconds. 5 seconds to walk over there. I think you'll be all right. But these are the hardest things to use. Don't you think? Don't you think wreath images are just, what do you do with them? They remind me of those squares that Simple Stories does in their sticker packs, and I'm always whining and griping about them. It's like, what do you do with them? They're such an odd, weird shape, and then I'd have to plan ahead enough to actually make them fit whatever photo I wanted to fit in there, which I rarely do because I print the photos first and then I figure out the page. But they're just awkward to use. I don't Yeah, they're just awkward to use. Okay, so I'm going to put, okay, how am I going to do this? So I think I think I want it under, maybe. Under. Okay, so we'll put it down first. But yeah, so I have wreath ones are really, really hard for me to use. I mean, I'm sure normal people are like, well, all you got to do is yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, I don't get it. All right. But anyway, so I got those rings, and I finished my first official cross stitch counted image. It was just a little image, but I did it, and I had to count it, and I got it. So I'm official, right? Once you do a counted cross stitch pattern, you're officially a cross stitcher. That's me. I'm a pro. 2 weeks in. But yeah, and then the tags are of Roxy's weekly challenge, her book page side tech thingamabobbers, and I turned it into a tag. So yeah, that's how that went. But yeah, so today I am finishing up my Fauxbonichi journal pages because I can't kick that down the road anymore. Ah! Well, I guess I'm reinventing it. I got all the plants watered yesterday with Joshua's help. I bought this huge bucket from Target to use because we use a crap ton of water to water everything. Hold on, I can't think and plan. Oops. Is there no sticky under there? Wants to stick to everything but what I want it to stick to. Isn't that always the way? But yeah, so we got that all done. And since it's warm, we got to dump all of our compost stuff, which is mostly just used potting mix. Out in the big garden, ready to rototill when it warms up before we plant out there. And, you know, normal cleaning and stuff, because that never goes away, does it? All right, let's glue this down. But I'm trying not to spend my entire day stitching because that's all I want to do. And then the rabbit hole of embroidery and beading videos that I've run across, and luckily you can stitch while you YouTube. So I get a lot of stitching done while I'm binging through all the stitching videos. That'll work right there. That is my my harvest for the week of okra from our indoor garden. We have 3 okra plants growing, and They are little workers. So we probably get a full-size okra off of one plant or the other every day. So every day we get one or two to harvest. So by the end of the week, we've got enough for a meal off of 3 plants. And then I didn't take pictures of it, but I picked enough tomatoes to make a whole pint jar of spicy tomato garlic jam. So I got to make that this week. But for the rest of the day today, I don't know what I'm doing. I stay up late now, really late, like 3 a.m. and I get up around 8. And since I have started getting back, I used to stay up at night all the time, and then I had Josh, and I felt like I had to be, a good example of going to bed, good wife, go to bed with your husband, kind of thing at night. And I never realized until this past couple of months when I quit doing that, how much that just never was me. And I get so much more done now. Even though I don't sleep as much, I get a lot more done. And so before I go to bed at night, I make sure the entire house is picked up, and because I like to wake up to a fresh start. I wasn't always that way. Stephanie got me thinking about how I used to be. I used to be just, I guess, a slob, I guess. And not even that. It's just when you're over 400 pounds, you don't want to do nothing. And so when you can't bend over, you can't get down on the ground, you can't, you just have trouble moving, you're tired, you hurt, and all that kind of stuff. I mean, carrying around 260, 270 extra pounds, you just can't function, and your house shows it. And now I have trouble sleeping, not because I hurt and I have worries, but because I'm busy. My brain's going 100 miles an hour. But I like to keep a clean house now. It's not spotless. It's not dirt free. It's not like that. It sounds so much more put together than what it actually is. But I just, I need the counters cleaned off and my desk cleaned off so I can start fresh. And so I've been staying up really late at night, and
it's 11:15.
Every time I need a Post-it note, right? So I have been listening to my books on the Kindle and with my AirPods, and wandering around the house. And the only drawback to that is that my Kindle's Bluetooth is not that great, so I can only go so far from it, whereas my Bluetooth off my computer I can walk around the house with. So I get a lot of reading, or quote unquote reading, done, and my house cleaned and stitching done. And then during the day, I feel like I'm allowed to play and do my videos and that kind of stuff because I got all my housework and stuff done at night. And the guys sleep like the dead. I keep asking the husband, I'm like, Dale, if I'm doing something, let me know. He didn't hear anything. So, yeah, so I'm up at 3 a.m. going, oh, I guess I should go to bed. But last night I just spent an hour or two at 2 a.m. stitching. But it does free up my day. Then I don't feel like I have to work during the day because I have all my stuff done and I can just veg and have fun. Anyways, I'm rambling now, so sorry. But so that's basically what this is about. And I made a big pot of gumbo out of my fresh okra, and it's so, so good. And I've decided that you can only have okra fresh because everything I've ever had from the store never tasted like fresh off the plant okra. It's amazing. But I am going to go and get my journaling done on here, and then I I don't think I'm going to do a different video because I got a couple things I got to get done, and then I'll do a different video for the next 2 pages, but it's going to be the same collection. So I appreciate you guys listening along. It gives me somebody to talk to that cares. Not that the guys don't care, but they're like, that's nice, dear, and I'm really enjoying my life right now. It's you just have those moments in your life when you're just terribly, terribly grateful for everything you have and how your life is. And I am grateful for you guys. Like, I just can't even put into words how much I appreciate you guys watching and being here. And I've just met so many more new people. It's been wonderful catching up with my old friends, and it seems like there's a lot of people coming back to YouTube now too. So that's really nice. And yeah, so I'm going to go get my journaling done. I'm going to quit rambling here because, wow, that was a whole lot of nothing. And I will see you in the next video. I will talk to you later. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Your adventure story is only one step away. Go grow okra. You'll love it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.